Joe of Super Selli Joes. Ever since Selli had Selli Joes, you are the Joe of Super Selli Joes. Alex Tomaselli has sex with kids.
Okay,
Jesus
so I gotta.
Christ.
I'm gonna like not include that one, and I'm not gonna include the editing that. But yeah, we were just
Do
we're
you even look at the thing to see if it works?
What do you mean?
You just did
My sound. I check it on when I'm editing the video.
Oh, I see. That's
Yeah,
where
man, dude,
you'll
it's like-
start it. From
Yeah,
the-
shit's already recording, dude. I'm gonna get it. I literally will get this in post. This is a reminder to myself. Be sure to edit out me saying the N-word multiple times before the podcast begins. Welcome back to Super Selli Joes. The rumors of my suicide have been greatly exaggerated, dude.
yeah.
We're back. We're back full time, dude. We're back with scorching hot takes you like from two guys sitting on a couch, dude.
Yeah, just no different from any other podcast.
It is, and you know what? This is really a podcast that, while we have a few visual gags, it doesn't mega enhance. If anything, it's almost a detriment.
Yeah,
because of my physical appearance.
I was about to say they got to let the words warp their minds on a journey.
Because I feel like my voice to what my body looks like is vastly different. I feel like in my mind, I sound like I'm like a taller, more attractive
You think
man.
so? You taller.
I feel like I sound like I sound like at least 5'8". I sound at least 5'8" with this mild,
jolly.
almost baritone.
You think so? I always saw you as like a whimsical fella.
God,
like
I wish.
Like what's his name?
Lucky Charms guy?
No, in the realm. Who's the guy from He-Man? Who's the
that fucking like with
wizard?
the giant hat and shit.
Or a Snarf. But
Oh, a
definitely
Snarf from Thundercats?
Yeah, a Snarf. A Snarf or the wizard from the He-Man.
He-Man, dude.
Who's like,
Just
hey,
faggot! Like a
You're
Slimer.
what?
A Slimer in the real Ghostbusters.
Yes,
where
Slimer, dude.
it's like I'm the comic
And
relief
I'm-
in an
yeah.
otherwise intense children's action show.
And I'm the black guy, dude.
Yeah, you are the black. You do sound black. Because you're always asking for money, threatening to kill women.
That's true, dude.
Yeah. Hey, man,
Some
you got a
shit,
dollar?
yeah.
Shit, man. My name's Tomaselli. Yo, got a dollar?
A homeless
Can
guy,
a brother
yeah.
get a dollar?
A homeless guy, black,
Gross.
got mad at me in Wendy's steak because I wouldn't acknowledge him.
Why would you?
That's what
He's
I
lower
was-
class.
That was my point.
It's like,
He's
you know,
also
we,
rude.
we don't have a lot, but we do have a caste system in America. You know, and it's like we have to pretend to care about homeless people. Like, that's the thing is like my job, like they have this thing where you have like, you could do, you basically have like 2 days out of the year where if you want to volunteer somewhere, they make it so you don't have to go to work, but you just have to like volunteer somewhere.
Okay.
I don't do it. I don't do it out of principle because like I don't want to fucking help people.
Yeah.
I'd rather work at this job that pays me, you know, than help people. I don't like helping people.
I don't either.
It's fucking lame, dude. It's
that
like,
to my dad. It's
help me, help me, get
my
out
dad will
of
be
here,
like, I need
bitch.
your help with something. I'm like, I don't want to do that. He'll be like,
Fuck you, old man.
doing me a favor. I'll be like, you don't understand. It like doesn't make me feel good. And he'll be like, you don't enjoy helping people. I go, no. It like,
Yeah, it's
I
lame,
don't-
dude. It's fucking gay.
I get nothing out of
It's
it.
like, I really don't get any like there. So
I don't feel good.
God rest his soul. My stepdad one time
Oh well.
had us work at a soup kitchen on Christmas Day, like early in the morning,
Yeah, I might be a serial killer now. I think
like start of the day. But I was just like, this is fucking gay, dude. Having to do this, like, I don't want to do this. It's like I want to open Christmas presents, you know. And I was like 16 at the time. Like it was like not even.
I've done multiple community services, court mandated and like community service from school and
It's
shit.
punishment.
Yeah,
It's like you
sucks.
broke the law, and they're like, your punishment is you have to help people, and you're
Yeah.
like, no,
It is. It's like 40 hours.
that's
a work week of helping.
That's crazy.
A work week of helping people for free.
It's like lock me up and throw away the key, dude. I'm not helping anyone.
Yeah, dude. Just
Helping people is
Throw
fucking.
me in Gen Pop for 24 hours with zero supervision. You know what I mean? Like the guards are just like, yo, go.
They turn a blind eye.
to everything that happens to me. I can like juke people for 24
You're in
hours.
the prison that was in the Get the Gringo. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah,
Where it's like
the Mexican one.
It's an entire city that's a prison, and it's like there's no
Yeah,
laws.
24 hours, and then you just like you have to be back at this spot.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
pick you up. That's it.
You just
dude.
got to survive.
Yeah, I could do it.
Helping people is so fucking.
I would
lame.
honestly. That sounds way more like at the end of it, I'll have gained the experience of being like, all right, I survived something. It's like when you have a near-death experience in real life, like I like when I had my appendicitis and they told me like you almost died.
That would have been
afterwards.
tight.
I was
that would have
just
been
like,
awesome if you died. I would have been so fucking pumped if you died.
You didn't even know me then.
I know, but I would have felt it in my heart. I would have been like, what is this sense of euphoria that's washing over me?
I'll feel that way. I know I'll feel that way when certain people I know die.
Like who?
None of your business.
Oh,
dude.
your ex
Well, yeah,
for
my
one,
ex,
because you
definitely for
always
one.
talk about how you want to kill her.
Well,
which
I
is
not
like
want to
crazy
kill
that you're
her.
on record.
I didn't say want to kill
You
her.
said I want. You
add
said
that.
I'm going to find
You
out where
always
she
add
lives.
something. You always add something.
You said I'm going to kill her,
I
her whole
didn't
family.
say that. No,
And you said if she ever winds up dead for whatever reason,
No.
even if it looks like natural causes, know that Alexander Thomas Selli was the
I'll let
one
you finish.
that sends his regards.
no.
I
that's
actually
not what
think
I
the
said.
opposite. Like, I hope they live a long, painful life because, I mean, if you ever go to like a retirement home,
like
that shit fucking blows. Dude. It does blow. That's the thing.
dude. I used to deliver to one, and I would get anxiety when I was in.
Members of my family were in retirement homes. I'm like, every
Yeah.
time I go there, I'm like, this place fucking sucks. This is gay as fuck.
Yeah, you can.
At least like when we go to retirement homes, there's definitely going to be game systems.
Yeah,
and shit.
definitely.
You know,
dude.
it's
definitely.
Yeah, definitely
There
video
better
games.
be, dude. I swear.
I mean, I would spend like if I.
We'll make
if I make it to
prostitution
80
legal by then too.
Well, yeah, but I feel so bad for the prostitute having to have sex with like my fucking disgusting ass old man body.
Nah, they've been through worse.
No,
I'll be nice to
that's
them.
that's like, would you hire like if you had like a disabled son, would you hire a prostitute for them?
But I'm a bad father. Remember, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't want a regular kid. Imagine a disabled kid.
Nah, it would suck to have it'd suck to have a kid.
I don't like
period.
helping people in
Right.
my own life. Imagine they're disabled.
You would just have like you're on your own, fucking kid.
Yeah, dude. It'd be. I would do the Spartan thing. I would just bring him to a cliff and be
Throw
like,
him off.
If you make your way back up, you're worthy.
Also, what Chinese people do with their firstborn child, if they're a girl.
Yeah,
Chinese
dude.
people like legit do that, but that's because you get like a fancy ass dowry if you marry a Chinese if you marry a Chinese woman,
Yeah.
like the family like the Chinese woman's family has to give you like a bunch of land and shit. That's why a lot of Chinese people are like, I gotta have a son, and if they have a daughter, they're like, I'm gonna kill this daughter. Beautiful culture.
I dated a girl, and she told me she was one of those kids.
that crawled out from the rocks.
Yeah, dude. She
That
ruled.
survived.
She's really cool.
She's a survivor.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's like I didn't see Ballerina, but I assume her shit's like that.
Why would you see Ballerina? It's the protagonist is a woman.
Yeah, dude. That is true. You can have a woman kill like a few guys, but like over like 20, you're like, come
that's why I
on,
never saw
dude.
like the Black Widow movie.
Yeah,
It's
there's no
like-
reason. Well,
There's no reason.
they used to do them better too. Like what's it's called? The Last Kiss Goodnight.
The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Long Kiss Goodnight. She kissed.
She kissed a guy
she
really
kissed a guy.
long.
And he was black. No, he was.
It was Samuel L. Jackson and Gina Gershon, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or not Gina Gershon,
No.
but
You're close.
what's her, Gina Davis?
Yes.
Gina Davis.
They
that's right.
she kills like I don't know, like 15 people in that movie. It makes sense.
What was that other one? Charlize Theron was in Atomic Blonde. Yeah.
That one fight scene is pretty sick.
I never really saw that, but I know like she tried to do like another action movie recently.
Oh yeah, the old guard.
Yeah, and it's like, get out of here, you old bitch.
Yeah, dude. The
like
first
it's like
one's
it's so
weird.
funny that like guys like Keanu Reeves and Liam Neeson are like, I'm in my 50s now, so I'm going to do an action
Hell
film.
yeah, dude.
And Charlize Theron is like, I'm in my 50s now, I'm going to do an action film. And they're like, the fuck you are. The fuck you are.
I saw what's her name? Scarlett Johansson in
Yeah.
the new Jurassic
How was that?
World. It was
I feel like
don't know,
I've
dude.
never seen something that has more diminishing returns than the Jurassic Park franchise.
Yeah, dude, it's gotten. You know what it was? It's just like you can't make one of the greatest movies of all time. Like Jurassic Park is arguable.
Yeah.
Like people would argue
Jurassic
that's in
Park
like top
is
10.
It is a
top
masterpiece.
20, definitely.
It is a masterpiece
Yes.
of, and if you're just counting on like movies from the 90s,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
top 5.
Top 5. Yeah.
Easily.
So you can't go from that to one of the most. It's just it's amazing in every way. The plot's good. The special effects are great. The characters are flushed out. All that horse. Yeah.
It was the perfect balance of CGI and animatronics.
Yeah.
Because they had CGI. So like that one scene where the T-Rex is like right by the Jeep.
Yes.
And it's like sniffing at it. That was animatronic. And then like when he walks over, when Lex and Tim have the light on,
Right,
and it
that's-
walks over to them, that's all CGI.
Right, I know.
But it was such a seamless transition
and the
between
coloring, all the yeah,
Everything-
exactly.
it-
the rain, made it all look-
Masterpiece.
exactly.
the two. And then like The Lost World, the sequel,
That was fine.
it was all right. It was. I mean, it was cool seeing like, oh, there's more dinosaurs.
Yeah,
I like Ian Malcolm.
I like Jurassic World, the new one too. The first,
the
first one.
The first one was it. Well, it was like, okay, so this is kind of like a reboot, but it's all it was. It had its moments, but I'll say after I saw it in the theaters, I wasn't motivated to see it again.
Right. Yeah. It's
Like it was like, okay, that was like a one and done. That was a good use of my afternoon, but I haven't seen it since. And then the other ones, I just haven't even bothered with.
I saw this one. I was on vacation. My cousin. We just went because there's like nothing else. The opening scene, the big mutant T-Rex is in a containment cage or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And a scientist is eating a Snickers, and the wrapper from his Snickers bar gets blown off his tray or whatever he's using to get into the cage, gets blown off by like wind and gets sucked into the door's vent, and it sends a malfunction from that into like the mainframe that shuts down the whole like wing. It's like an emergency shutdown. They're like, warning, everything's shutting down, leave. And that's what causes the big monster to get out. I'm not exaggerating this in the
That's not a
slightest.
great endorsement for Snickers.
No, it wasn't. I didn't want to eat one after, and I'm a Snickers fan. I was
Yeah.
just like, I don't want to get killed by a no, but it's still like, it was retarded.
I mean, it seems like fucking retarded.
It was though. It was like you could have done anything, but you're like, oh, a piece of product placement made the mutant dinosaurs get out. Like it's fucking stupid.
There
Yeah.
was like that one thing in Jurassic World that I thought was fucking stupid, and it was when Vincent D'Onofrio.
his black steps.
Oh no, that was The Lost World. I'm talking about Jurassic
sorry.
World, the
Anyway,
the
sorry.
reboot with Chris Pratt.
That's just me being racist.
When Vincent D'Onofrio, when he was trying to reason with the Velociraptor,
Oh, yeah,
and he was like, "We're on the same team," and it's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" dude? Like it's like so fucking. I hate that like last minute negotiation where it's like, "All right, this guy's fucked," but like just like that trying to reason with like a fucking animal where it's like, "We're on the same team."
just gouge its eyes out at that
Right.
point. You're that close.
What do you do? Like, I mean, like with a shark, you punch it in the nose, but who the fuck would do that, dude?
Yeah.
If I was getting eaten by a shark,
Yeah,
I'm
you got-
fucked.
Yeah,
it's over, dude.
I would die from fear if a shark attacked me.
It's
Anytime,
dude. It's fucking scary, dude. It's
I hate
scary to
them.
look at them in an aquarium.
I hate them so much. I don't care if Jaws is the reason. I know I dated a girl who was like, "You're just afraid of sharks because of the media," and I was like, "No, I'm afraid of sharks because they've eaten people."
Right, and it's like they're like, oh well, sharks don't attack people as frequently as like cows. It's like, yeah, but we're around millions upon millions of cows a day. Like every shark encounter does not end great.
Yeah,
and it's just like, yeah, it's a smaller ratio, but okay, so like a human will encounter a cow thousands of times in their life. Like, oh, you're driving by, oh look, a cow.
Yeah.
You know, you'll encounter cows all the time. And like, yeah, they'll attack, but most of the time it's like because you're going over and like cow tipping or something.
Yes.
Something goes awry, or like there's a fucking stampede or whatever.
Yep.
With a shark, it's like you're not supposed to be in their environment.
Right.
And that's a million times fucking scarier.
They're
You're out
also
in the ocean.
crazier looking. They're faster, and they eat meat.
Yeah.
They eat
and they can like smell your blood.
Yeah, and
Like that's like so fucking scary.
yeah, I know cows too. They're like horses, where like if a chicken, a small enough like a chick ran in its way and it like ate it, it would eat the whole thing. Like if a baby chick ran in front of a cow and the cow just was like, did its little flapper lips over it, it would just pick that chick up and chop it like a chicken nugget.
Nice.
I'm not saying that, but they're not carnivorous. They
don't go out of their way to do that.
They don't go out of their way. It's just fucking. My point is, sharks are carnivorous. They're also terrifying looking at the eyes roll in the back of I guess they have the same eyes as cows now that I think about it. But cows are cuter. Right? It's not even a
cows just aren't, and you can eat a cow back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you've never been like, oh, there's a shark, I'm gonna also go eat it. That's the other thing. Unless you're like, Asian. They love
to eat fucking everything in the sea, dude. They'll eat all kinds. They'll fucking octopus. They'll eat a shark.
Yeah, they'll eat an
They'll
octopus.
kill a
on
whale.
Camera.
Yeah,
yeah.
They don't give a fuck. They're a beautiful culture when they're not fucking chucking their babies off of cliffs.
What's wrong with you?
They're eating and fucking aquatic life. It's pretty crazy, dude. And they're inventing like cool ass computers and shit.
Yeah, the best video games. Really.
Yeah. Like the arguably the best porn with hentai, where it's like I can't legally jerk off to this. Like legally we cannot film what is taking place in this, but we can rely on our we can rely on our animators to create this demon raping a fucking schoolgirl, which is like almost all hentai.
Yeah, even regular anime. There is an anime that starts with that, right?
Even regular anime is like
goblins raping.
Like
chick.
even like Sailor Moon has like titties and shit.
Talk about it. Yeah, dude. When I first saw Sailor Moon, that's like I didn't understand what was going on, but it was me just being horny,
getting a boner and not
and
understanding.
being like that. Because I remember watching
what's happening to
like,
my body.
There's something about this that's different than the other stuff.
Right.
I remember the first time I saw Sailor Moon. It's
Yeah.
like etched into my. It was at my friend's house.
Damn.
I was like, ooh.
I remember I watched Ninja Scroll. You ever see that?
Yeah,
anime?
I've
that
seen
was a
some
fucking.
of it.
That
That's
was
when
a
the
crazy anime.
The snake comes out of the girl's snatch. Right?
And then like that guy had like a beehive on his back, which
dude.
really fucking creeped me out.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
And the Rock dude.
Yeah.
And he was like, I won't think twice about raping a dead girl. And it's like, Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck? I was like at my friend Charlie's house, and his dad let us watch Ninja Scroll, and he was watching it with us, and he was like, that's nasty. And it's like, but he wasn't like, all right, let's turn this off and watch. Like, it's so funny because like at that time in my childhood, like, if I wanted to watch something like a little like off kilter, it would be like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah,
Predator.
Predator.
Yeah. It was like, but it was so funny. It was a movie with such like heavy thematic elements as Ninja Scroll. That being said, it's still fucking crazy.
Yeah, man.
Like that whole thing where it's like you can't all be made out of rock, and then he fucking sticks a dagger in the dude's eye.
Yeah, dude.
And then he found out like the bitch he raped was like her skin was poisoned because she was the Emperor's poison taster, and she's like, my skin is poisonous to the touch. Crazy shit, dude.
Yeah, that I haven't seen the. I saw the first like quarter of that movie, maybe third.
Very erotic.
Well, I saw everything you just mentioned up until the guy with the beehive. I might have missed.
Oh, the guy with the beehive on his back, and he was like, "You dare upset the hornet's nest?" And they was like, "Fuck!" And then he had like bees flying out of him.
No.
Yeah, and then like, so then like to beat him, like they
Candyman.
kicked him in the water. And then like the bees were like stinging him from inside to get out, and he just like exploded because the bees were like, "Get me the fuck out of here!"
I like that, dude.
Yeah, shit sucks, dude. That was a fucking crazy movie.
I tried watching Wicked City, which was an anime, and some girls, she turned into a demon, and like it was a mouth that extended from her vagina to her like head.
Mamma mia!
Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't get through it though.
Beautiful.
It was
culture.
too weird. Yeah, they really like the.
It's like they're
Demonic
depraved,
erotica.
dude. Somehow dropping a fucking atomic bomb on you get you oddly horny in the worst kind of ways.
Yeah, I guess, dude.
Damn.
I don't know. Did you see the new Superman?
I did.
Did you like it?
Fucking loved it. Kelly loved it too.
Kelly, you loved it? Yeah,
And
I
like
liked
she
it.
doesn't even like, yeah, she doesn't read the comics. She doesn't
What?
watch like the TV shows.
woman, dude.
Yeah. Like I thought like and it's also like I thought it was fucking amazing. I
Yeah, I
loved
liked
it.
it. I liked it a lot.
loved it.
Almost everything at the first when I left was like, oh, this annoyed me. I quickly got over.
So, folks, if you're listening right now and you have not yet seen the new Superman movie, skip ahead. I'll leave the fucking timestamp down here on where you should skip to in case you don't want it to be spoiled so we can talk about it. Whatever. I'm probably not even going to do
No,
that.
you
That's like
shouldn't
way
do that.
too much fucking
Fuck
work.
them, dude. They'll
way
be
too
fine.
much.
Everyone's seen it or they haven't. And
At this point, like, yeah, if they haven't seen it yet, they probably don't care about spoilers.
yeah.
But I thought it was fucking great. I thought Lex Luthor was great.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite parts of it, easily.
I was also
3.
shocked how good Lois Lane was.
Yeah, I liked everyone in it. A lot of people online were complaining it was too ensemble, but
It's
I think
it's a Superman movie, but it's also a jumping off point for the new
yeah.
DC universe.
Well, I also think like yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, we need a." The complaint was like, "Well, Superman, all his other movies have been about him, and they haven't really portrayed his character to the most extent it could have because they haven't been as good." So they're hoping this one would be that, but it focused on too many other characters. But I think because Superman, everyone already fucking knows. Like, we all know him.
Right.
He's like almost 100 years old at this
Well, it's
point.
like, how do you turn like where it's almost like a he's more than just like a character at this point. He's almost like an icon.
Yeah,
the same
a
way
symbol.
like Mickey.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you make Mickey Mouse like,
Yeah.
How do you show like the layers?
Right.
You know.
So I think they did a good job of bringing out a bunch of other characters who you didn't really know a lot about and making them cool. Like, this is a fact. Everyone who saw it knows that when you left, everyone wants a Mr. Terrific movie now. That's
Right.
like online. Everyone talks
Mr. Dude, the one like James Gunn is so good about making you give a shit about characters you never thought you'd give a flying fuck about.
Yeah, and that was a perfect example. They showed that little music montage, which is another James Gunn staple, when they show like the revolving, and then someone just fucking shit up.
And it was just like Lois reacting to everything
be like,
behind a force field. That was really cool.
I loved that. I loved his character. I liked what's his name? Who?
Guy Gardner.
Whoever played. I liked Superman. Like, I liked who played Superman.
Yeah, he was
I
a
thought
really good Superman. And I actually kind of like the twist. I don't think they're going to keep it, but like the twist that Jor-El and Laura sent him to Earth to like create like a harem and take over and
that is the one thing I kind of get stuck on, just because I'm not. I know they do things different. Everyone has their own interpretation of, Superman comics, art in general. But that thing to me is like, I don't. I felt like James Gunn was just trying to sneak a little Brightburn in there. You know what I mean?
Well, what I liked about that was like, and I feel like it kind of corrects everything that Zack Snyder did with Man of Steel, because with Man of Steel it was like the opposite, where it almost felt like Pa Kent was kind of like detached.
Yeah,
and
that
didn't, it was almost like. It was like he was inspired to be Superman just because of his biological dad Jor-El being like, "You need to be Superman." But in this one, it was great. Like, just like this, I loved that even though he's like the most powerful being on Earth, like when he was hurt and they took him to Kansas, his parents were like worried about him the way parents worry about a kid. He'll always be their kid, and that's something I really liked about that. The fact that like Paul was the one who was like, I'm proud of you. I know you're going to do the right thing. Excuse me. It doesn't matter. And that being said, I do think Lex Luthor edited the fucking footage.
Me too. That's what I was thinking the whole time.
And I think that's what's going to be revealed in the new Supergirl movie. And I loved that Supergirl missed all of the action and excitement because she was like off planet getting fucked up.
Yeah, snorting
That's
kryptonite.
so fucking funny. I bet like there's going to be a scene where like she's like snorting like black kryptonite or something
exactly.
like that. Yeah.
I liked I think they could have done a little less crypto, but this is also a movie for they want kids to enjoy it.
I feel like they were like making up for lost, because like there was like 40 years of cinema where there was no crypto.
There wasn't any goofiness in most of the Superman movies.
Except like when in Superman 2 where he takes off the S and he throws it and it makes like a hologram thing.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck was that? Like everyone, even in Family Guy, they reference like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
I'm excited, dude.
I loved I liked the Green Lantern. I loved Hawkgirl.
I didn't think I was gonna like Green Lantern as much as I did, and his haircut wasn't even distracting.
It was, but I liked it. I didn't care.
I got used to it. Like when I first saw the image, I'm like, huh. But then like when you see it on film,
man,
it's not that bad. And like my idea behind that is that Guy Gardner spent so much time off planet that he doesn't know what modern fashion is.
Oh, that makes sense.
Or he had to get like his haircut on Oa. And like an alien was like, all right, here you go.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is this? And he just, all he could do was like reference like the Three Stooges. So it's like, that's all he can do.
I liked I like the clone because that is in Superman a lot. They always clone him.
That's like the best way without like
Yeah.
having it be like Zod.
I was hoping it because the other girl was a machine. I was like maybe Metallo, and
I was hoping for Metallo. I thought that would have been like a cool thing where it was like
because Metallo can start out as a lower henchman and become even better.
that would be the thing was
bigger,
like he had like a powered suit and like he gets injured in the fight with Superman and then like Lex Luthor's like, all right, how would you like to get revenge? He's like, I'd give anything to have revenge.
Well,
And
that's what happens in the animated series.
Yeah, exactly.
So good.
It
He was a
fucking-
great villain.
It was so good. And like when Ultraman was pretending to be that, the Israeli superhero.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's an Israel-Palestine allegory.
Dude, it is. Well, like, and it's also like they made like the evil guy from the evil country, like the Jewiest fucking Jew.
We are just defending ourselves. Don't
we
we
have a right. You won't kill me. No one has the courage to kill me.
Yeah. I am going to go on every podcast in America to talk about this conflict.
Yeah.
Dude, that will come on our podcast,
Yeah.
Netanyahu. We'll ask you the real questions.
Yeah, Netanyahu. Stop
We'll
being
ju-
a fucking bitch, dude.
We'll just get a real green screen for real and just play death footage in the background without telling him.
Yeah.
Just the whole time be like, yeah, we keep seeing footage.
Oh, the
of-
mental gymnastics people are doing
Yeah, I
to
know.
justify a genocide.
Just-
Out of control.
Whole
And
time.
like, dude, I'm not even like, I don't really have a dog in this fight because I'm a fucking Aryan man. But like, it's just admit it's a genocide. I don't have a problem. Admit it's a genocide. Like Nazis admitted what they were doing. They're like, yeah, we're fucking wiping out the Jewish race.
I'm big on that, dude. That's why I don't like John Mulaney, dude. Like, he's like, I was going through a rough time. It's like, you're a scumbag.
You
dude. Just
cheated on
admit
your
it.
wife.
You were a coke fiend.
Right. Cheated
But,
on your wife. Got
know.
a cancer-ridden Asian bitch pregnant.
Yes, but like, what is it called? When you're functioning, like you're functioning. So like, talk about that, but you turned your back on what was real.
Well, I mean, he was kind of functioning, but then like he was also talking about like how he did like a Rolling Stone interview all gacked out.
That's cool.
It is very cool.
That's Rolling Stone, baby.
Like I think like it's like
That's not on film. That's
he also
it's on
aged.
print.
He also aged so much.
Yeah, you can't be doing blow, dude.
Yeah.
You can only look at Tom Petty. Like Tom Petty, I mean, I'm sure he did blow too, but he was a big stoner. Like, look at
Right.
how he looked when he was 30 to when he died. He aged okay. You just got to smoke mad weed, dude.
Cheech and Chong, dude, they're still like out and active.
Exactly, and like they were never handsome men,
Right.
but they didn't get uglier. You
Right.
know what I mean? They always looked the same, sort
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
just
I mean,
a
like,
little,
you just, like Yeah.
Gravity has effect on all of us. So
weed is probably like the safest thing to consume
yeah, it did. Well, dude,
outside of like water.
oh, I mean, for a vice.
Yeah, in terms of like vices,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably especially if you have it in like edible form. Forget about it.
Yeah, dude. If I could find edibles I knew would hit me right every time, I'd swear.
Well, we
I
have
would.
our former
That is
sponsor,
true.
Dream
Yes,
Treats.
We have to get Dream Treats.
We got to
again.
message him, dude.
We do. That's just sheer laziness. We
Yeah,
are some.
Well,
lazy
we'll get a
guys.
group chat. We will get a group chat going, and we will start promoting. Now that we've gotten like more people too,
Yeah, shout out to everyone who subscribed recently, guys. We really appreciate it.
we got a little bump in the views and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, man. I really do appreciate everyone because I don't know if I'm doing my other podcast. We'll see.
Honestly, dude,
We'll
just focus
see.
all your effort on this one.
We will see. I don't know
Focus
if I'm
all
gonna go
your-
back.
I mean, like that's the thing is, oh look, it stopped raining.
Dude, fucking New England, bro. Makes no sense.
It's hard, dude.
Life?
Podcasting.
Podcast.
It's hard to fucking like say a thing and then
It's hard to get people to show up on time and
Yeah.
stay on point and not bring up shitty comedians and
yeah.
talk about them like they're
Or
your
like,
friends.
and people are like worried because like nobody talks genuine shit anymore because
No.
like there's like a trail for everything.
We sort of, honestly, I've talked to other comedians and they've been like, will you guys say names on your podcast? I go, yeah.
but yeah, that's because we don't respect the
I was
people
about
we
to
talk
say,
shit on.
I go, we don't fear the people we talk shit about
like
at all.
what's gonna happen? They're gonna continue to not book us on their fucking
yeah,
shitty shows.
yeah, not confront us when they see us.
Yeah, they're
It's
gonna
very
smile like,
funny.
oh hey, can I do your pod? And it's like, no, bitch, we hate you. We want you to
We
die.
hate you.
We want you to fucking. We want you to take the gun and put it to your temple.
Yeah,
and
dude.
pull the trigger, man.
Yeah, step in front of the
Yeah.
train.
Step in front of the train,
When
but
it's
not
leaving
any of the
yeah.
trains I take because
No, not
I
the
hate
L.
I hate being delayed. My God.
Yeah, somewhere go uptown somewhere.
Yeah, like go up to 157th Street or some shit.
Yeah,
and, like,
50 Cent's neighborhood.
Yeah.
Old neighborhood. He doesn't live there
Go
anymore.
out to the Bronx. Throw yourself in front of a train. They won't even slow
Ooh.
down. They won't even address it.
I'm reading a book about the mole people.
Oh yeah, the people that live underground in
Yeah.
New York. That sound. I watched a little.
Terrible.
I found like a documentary on YouTube about that,
Yeah.
where it's like a guy just like takes like it's like his like one guy filming, and
Yeah.
and they just go into like the sewers of Manhattan, and like they just talk to people living there.
It's weird.
Fuck that, dude. I'd rather. I would kill myself before homeless.
Dude, me too. There's a part of it. It just like the first chapter where this guy's like, there's people so deep in those tunnels that like they're not even like human anymore. You said
That's
just,
fucking
like,
scary. I can believe that.
he-
Yeah, they're
the
like
way-
mole people.
Yeah, he said the way he described them, not even like he said they're the real mole people where they're like they haven't seen. They're just different because they haven't been
The light of
above-
day.
Yeah,
they're
dude,
like
it's-
blind and shit.
I was like, no, and that's just under us at all times, dude.
It's
Just-
only in New York, baby.
oh, it's fucking terrifying. Just catacombs.
It's
Anyway.
fucking scary to think about.
Yeah, man. And dude, I've been in those subways at like 3 a.m. fucked up. just like, just waiting in a tunnel, like looking down the thing. Like, I bet you there's someone just, you know, the like when you
Yeah.
look into the abyss looks back.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
it
yeah.
feels like
Yeah.
at times.
It's fucking scary, dude.
Did you ever see the movie Mimic?
Yes.
Yeah,
That
that's
was-
what I think about when I'm in there a lot.
Yeah, just like and it's so funny because it's
Giant
a lot of those scenes are
cockroach.
always like the first person to die is like they're at like they just missed the subway and they're like
Yeah,
fuck
dude,
fuck ah! And then like they're like all alone. It's like who the fuck is ever alone in the subway?
me, dude. I swear to God.
Some guys on like the other side like waiting for like an uptown train.
Yep.
He's like, run, bitch, get out of there. Oh shit.
Yeah. He's over. He's right behind you. You're like, what? And then a giant cockroach eats you like in Mimic. Yeah, dude. I'm terrified.
Mimic was a fucking crazy movie.
Yeah, and that had a lot of studio interference from Harvey Weinstein.
Of course, dude. He's like, do you have to make him look so evil?
Yeah.
Maybe don't they have a right to exist?
Why aren't there more girls in this movie?
Yeah, that is a big Harv thing.
He had a good eye. You know what I mean? Say what you want about Harvey. He had a good eye.
Well, there has been like definitely a decline in aesthetics
That
since he
famous
left.
meme
Yeah,
is very on point.
yeah, where it's like that
Harvey
doofy
and-
chick
yeah.
from The Last of Us and
Zendaya.
and then
Elliot
that
Page.
Elliot Page. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
and then they also have that bitch from Wicked.
Yeah, dude. Well, the bitch from Wicked could at least act.
Yeah, but she's so weird.
She is weird. She was great in Bad Times at the El Royale.
Did you
I
see
like that
what was that one scene where it was like her and Ariana Grande being like,
Oh.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that. I forgot.
so precious. We love
my God, yeah, thank
We
you.
should do that when we go on the real, like we hit Rogan.
Yeah.
We're like, it's so precious that we're here. Thank you. He's like,
That joke would go right over his fucking
Yeah.
dumb bald
You
head,
guys are
dude.
weird.
He's such a fucking. Imagine like you have to open a fucking comedy club and you still don't understand comedy. That he really spits in the face of like Malcolm Gladwell's 100,000 hours or 10,000 hours. Because it's like,
I think he's done a little more than that, but yeah.
yeah, but it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, just be chill.
Yeah.
I can't imagine people not being chill. I can't imagine having like that level of money and not being just fucking chill.
That's what you mean. I'm like, I aspire to be chill, but when I chill, I get antsy. But I know what you mean. If I had just $1 million, the amount of anger I would feel towards the world would recede, I think. Or it'd get worse because I'd have all the like tax. And
No, you'd have $1 million. You have $1 million. You put that
yeah,
into
like
a fucking
spend,
savings
you know what I
account.
mean? Like to
Yeah.
spend. There you go.
Yeah. So like
I'd
what
be
you do is
happy.
you put that money, you put that $1 million in a bank, in like a high yield savings account, and like you probably get like $10,000 a month in interest. So if you live off like $5,000,
Easily, dude.
yeah, dude, and then you're fucking set for life, dude, and
Easily.
you never have to work another day in your life.
Maybe, dude. Maybe one day. That's what you'd think, and then everything gets more complicated.
Everything always gets more complicated.
I would try to buy an apartment in your neighborhood by myself. That's
Yeah.
where things would get messy.
That would be nice. I'd try to buy this place.
You think
and own
so?
it outright, yeah. Oh, 1,000,000%.
No, you're. I need a better bathroom situation.
Nah, I'd get a new bathroom.
Oh, you would just renovate
like,
it?
I'd live in this entire building, so like the downstairs bathrooms are much better.
I see what you're saying.
Like
okay.
this is like a weird redesigned attic that we live in.
I live on a. They took our first floor and just chopped it in half and
Yeah.
put a wall up. It's. I live in a fucking cave.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how like they've remodeled. Like that's how a lot of like that was like my old place in Bushwick was like that, where it's like they just kind of like take a house and like divvy it up, and like that's why like the plumbing ended up just shitting out on us, and it's like the whole fucking place fell apart, and it was like condemned. We had to move out, and I had to move in with Kelly.
That's. Oh yeah.
You remember that story?
That. Happy.
Yeah.
Well, that's a happy coincidence.
It all worked out. Like it's like so. My old apartment flooded because it was just so poorly designed and the pipes broke, and like I had nowhere to go. And I just started dating Kelly. We've been dating like maybe like a month or two, and I was just
she took a chance.
Yeah, she took a huge chance, and she was like, just stay here until you can find a new place. It'll be fine. And, like I felt a little better about that, and I was like constantly apartment searching, and I actually got an apartment. And I was like, okay, well, I found this place, so I'll probably move in a couple weeks. She's like, well, why don't you just stay here? And I was like, okay. And that's it. That all worked
sweet.
out. Yeah,
She sacrificed that for you.
she did. She gave up. She gave up living alone in an apartment.
I once gave up a week of vacation time to take care of my ex while she recovered from her fat surgery.
That's right.
I would do anything to get that week back.
I know. You had to take care of her.
It was what did it in, honestly.
You had to like fucking put Vaseline on her scar and shit. Didn't you, huh?
No, it was way worse than that.
Oh, damn.
Anyway, no, the fuck. I had another segue after that, and I just got lost for a sec. It was something you said about. Oh, never mind. I was going to say something about my landlord showed up today, and he was very Jewish.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like
Hasidic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I had a Hasidic Jew up in like the Bronx or Harlem when I lived up in Harlem. He was like just such a Jewy Jew.
Yeah, he's
like you couldn't call him on like fucking Saturday.
Oh, dude, it gets me furious.
It's like, dude, outsource your fucking role to somebody who can answer the phone.
Well, I had that with another previous landlord where I was like, yo, I'm calling you, and they're like, I'm Jewish. I don't answer the phone on these days. I go,
why, are you allergic?
I go, yeah. I go, it doesn't matter to me. I go, I'm not Jewish.
I don't wear your goofy little hat.
So
I don't believe in your goofy little thing.
I was like, in fact,
I believe Christ is king. We do. We are
for the sake
Jesus.
of the pod.
Yeah.
We are pro Jesus.
We are very well. Jesus seems fucking cool. It's this Christianity horse shit that gets out of control.
Yeah, I don't believe Jesus is real, even as like a person.
He's fucking not, dude. But he's a fun fictional character.
Yeah,
the way Superman is.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. People think Jesus. A lot of people are like, well, historically he was real, and I'm like, no,
I don't think so.
There's a lot of people who they took all his beliefs and they shoved him into one, and that's what Christianity is. Like, he's based off some other original
there's like all kinds of
ancient
tales
religion. There's another religion before Christianity that he's based off of.
like the paganism shit.
Yeah, it's like it starts with a Z.
Siddhartha.
Yeah, okay, it is Siddhartha. Maybe I'm.
I think that might be.
Yeah, we could be wrong.
It
starts with a Z.
Wrong.
God damn it! Hold on.
Yeah, look it up. Pull that shit up, Jamie.
Real quick, it's who's Jesus based off of that starts with a Z?
All right, let's see what Google is.
God damn it! They're saying Zeus, but it's not.
That's funny.
That is even is that's so retarded.
I mean, there were some aspects of
Greek mythology predate Christianity.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay, so yeah, what are we even talking about here? Also, that's a way cooler religion.
It's a way cooler.
You read the stories, you're like, why did we get rid of this?
Yeah, why we backed the wrong thing.
It's so cool.
Like, it's like I would have read the Bible if it had shit like Perseus fighting like Cyclops and fucking Medusa and shit.
I always thought that growing up. I'm like, people used to believe this, and my mom would be like, yeah. I go, why'd they stop? And she'd be like, it just didn't like work. And I'd be like, well, we believe this boring shit. Like we go to church.
You believe that this guy begot this guy begot this guy?
Jesus never. What's his name? The best thing. Well, I'm almost certain there's better ones, but the one-off rip is David and Goliath, and that's just David with a stone hitting Goliath.
And that's like the one time a giant shows up in biblical mythology.
Exactly. It's a Jew killed him.
He was a Jew.
Yeah, David.
He was a Jew, David?
Yeah, David?
David?
My David?
David? He was a Jew?
The
Well, that's such a
Philistines
cool-
came and you
I
did
didn't.
nothing.
So Goliath was Palestinian?
I think so, actually. He's
Probably.
a Philistine or something like that.
Yeah,
Wasn't he a Philistine? He was a Steen, I'll tell you that.
I love it. I love those things where they have like the Star of David on like a white lion and shit. Have you seen that shit? We're like, don't fucking mess with us. I'm a fucking,
yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
don't fucking. You're messing with the lion
That's
now.
hilarious, dude.
Release those hostages. It's like as if like they're still alive or if they even existed in the first place. They're probably AI images, honestly.
Yeah, it's just like Sandy Hook.
Do you think we're definitely going to get in trouble for this one where it's like
Maybe.
accusing that like victims of tragedies are
Yeah,
fucking
comparing
AI?
them to Sandy Hook. It's a bit. None of
It's
it's
a fucking
meant.
bit. But Sandy Hook was definitely a false flag. Because like, here's the thing, dude. If Alex Jones had to pay off that family, they're now the highest paid actors in history, dude. For a
It's,
bit part.
Yeah, it's a what? That's a you don't want to go down the rabbit hole because just a bunch of that news footage is crazy.
Oh, remember when like what was that?
There's just footage of a
was
guy
Sandy-
in fatigues fleeing the school. It's
Sa-
very strange.
Sandy Hook. That was like that David guy, right?
Yeah, the weird looking guy.
Who kind of got into politics, but then he kind of scammed people too, right?
I don't know. Maybe not.
What was that one? What was the one shooting where they had like those 4 kids that they were trying to push to be like the face of like gun violence, and like one was like a bald head.
No.
Remember, like one
That
was like
wasn't
a,
Sandy Hook. That
wh-
was
which one was that?
Oh,
one?
that was fuck. Was that the one? No, that wasn't the one when the cops hid either. No, I know what you're talking. It was the one that Louis C.K. made fun of.
Yes, he made fun of it, and he's like, "What? You hid behind like a?"
Fuck.
It was hilarious, and then they were like pretending like, "How is this hilarious thing funny?"
Yeah.
and it's like, "Oh, he's gone alt right."
Parkland.
Yes,
Parkland.
thank
Got
you.
it. Got it. You know me. We were originally gonna be, which honestly, what a mistake. The only time Kelly's talked us out of something that we should have not listened to her.
When we were going to call ourselves active shooters.
Active shooters.
God,
You
it's
mean
such
Stephen
a funny
Wolf
fucking
was
name.
such a good name.
It was like
And it-
the perfect. I was like active shooters
It
with a
still
Z.
would have been fine, because then Trump got shot, dude. Like a year into the podcast, if Steven hadn't lost his mind,
We
too.
would have gone into the stratosphere. of
Dude, it would have been
success.
so good. I'm not kidding. Like, honestly, yeah.
Everyone was like, "You can't call it active shooters."
Everyone, and we were like, no, it's gonna be fine, and then it would have been fine.
It would have 100%.
It would have been fine. No one would have cared.
100%.
With a Z, exactly. With a Z at the end.
We should just rebrand and call ourselves active shooters now.
dude. No, why not, dude?
What's going to stop us, dude? If Super Selli Joe's doesn't get any more traction, we'll just switch over to active shooters.
That was good, dude.
It was such a funny name.
She's usually right.
Yeah.
That was the one time I can say I like the only
blew
time
it.
She
She
blew
blew
it
it.
because I was like, all right, because you know me. Every time I have like, not every time, but if I have like a real moral thing, I'll like run it by Kelly. Because if I run it by you, you could be trying to corrupt me.
I am 100%
Exactly.
going in my best interest on every problem you come
So
to
I
me
run it by
with.
Kelly because Kelly thinks about the world first.
She has a little thing called empathy.
Yeah, she has
Yeah.
empathy. So yeah, but that's the one thing. That's it.
That
Other than
was
it's not even a big deal.
That was such a funny era.
I know.
Or where we were trying to figure out, and then we decided on fart night.
Yeah, and that was fine too.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, my biggest problem with Steven is that we had a traction and he ruined it.
We had like a good repertoire.
Yeah. Yes. Whatever.
But it
dude.
also shows that we can go on without him too.
Yes.
May he
It's
rest
true.
in piss.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to think about anything else in. Oh, I'll ask you because I didn't.
Yeah.
I googled it after. Because I didn't know who it was. Sean Gunn in Superman at the end shows up as like
Max Lord.
Yeah, who is that?
So he was a part of Justice League International, and then in Infinite Crisis, it turned out he was a part of Checkmate, which were the people that were kind of undermining the Justice League, working against metahumans, and most importantly, corrupting Batman's software program, Brother Eye,
Interesting.
to work against them.
Okay.
Now, what Maxwell Lord could do, and it depends on what they're going to do with this one, because Maxwell Lord has been both a good guy and a bad guy. In Infinite in Infinite Crisis or Prelude to Infinite Crisis, he was working with Checkmate.
Okay.
He was a bad guy, but what he could also do was mentally control and influence people. And then he like had his powers boosted, so he had Superman go on like a rampage.
Ooh, I like that.
So Wonder Woman tied him up with a lasso, the lasso of truth, and she was like, "How can I stop you?" And he was like, "The only way to stop me is to kill me." And so without wasting a second, she just breaks his neck.
Oh, that's nice.
And then, but she did it on film, like they did it
Oh,
on
that's not
camera.
good. Yeah, it's not good.
So everyone showed like Diana Prince kills people, and then Superman was like, "Fuck," he was like against it, and Batman was like, "That was rough, but maybe it needed to happen, but maybe it didn't." And then Diana was like, "I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking a warrior princess. I'll do what needs to be done for the greater good."
Yeah, man. That sounds sick. Cool, because I saw that and I was like, that's someone important.
Yeah, well, he was also in the Peacemaker preview too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I love the Peacemaker cameo.
Yeah, that was great.
That was
I
so
loved
fucking
that.
funny.
I felt bad for the monster they killed, honestly.
So did Superman, and I think that's
Yeah.
important because like he was like that didn't need to happen.
Yeah, I like the little celestial monster they fight in the background. I hope, but not like hope, but it would make sense because Brainiac is a clone of Superman, right? But he's like
Brainiac, Bizarro.
Bizarro.
Well,
Yeah.
Bizarro in the original pre-Crisis, he was like from an alternate dimension.
Okay.
So like they've done both.
All right, because I thought in the animated series he was something like that. Like
He was in the animated series. He was like it started as a perfect clone of Superman, and then he just kind of started deteriorating in time.
Right.
And
Okay.
he's like, "What am me?" She's like,
Okay.
"Bizarro. That's what you am."
Good, dude. Because then I do like where he could come back as Bizarro, dude.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
Love Bizarro. I think they are because they've been talking about it for years. They lead into Lobo. Lobo needs to happen. Like I love him in the animated series with Superman.
Brad Garrett.
Would love to see Metallo. So many other Parasite would be great. There's so many villains.
There's so many good villains.
Well, if they're doing it campy too, dude, it's like they could really go full animated series where it's like, of course, Lex
Mr.
Luthor's in the background.
Splitlick.
Yes. Well, dude. Also, this is the thing too. A lot of people, admittedly, and I don't care because I agree with them sometimes, and a lot of times I don't. I listen to like Nerdrotic and the Critical Drinker a lot because they
the critical drinker.
This
is another woman.
Yeah, another woman, dude. Exactly.
Look at this fucking bitch over here.
But they're the ones who I reference when I'm like these people complaining. Like they were complaining about what did we just say? Lex Luthor crying, and I was like, he didn't cry. He had like a tear.
He was like overwhelmed with emotion.
Yeah, I was
and
like,
hate.
crying is pushing it. I'm like, first of all, he's not like. I even thought about it on the level of like, yo, this man portrays himself as like a billionaire philanthropist protector of, you will, like politician of the world. You know what I mean? Of the whole he's like, it's his city, it's his whole thing.
I just realized what the recording that Kal-El had of his parents. What if it was manipulated by Brainiac?
That could be it too.
There's so many so many fucking fun possibilities right now.
Well, what I'm getting at is Lex Luthor, his whole world like collapsed in front of him. He's viewed now as a villain. Like they show all
He's
in
going
succession.
to Blackgate,
Yeah, they show everything. They're like the talk show hosts turn against him, politicians turn against him. His whole team's like sitting down. It's like this man has lost everything. Like he lost it in like a second too.
Right.
So it's like, of course he's gonna have a weird reaction. And it's not like he's sobbing. He's not a bitch.
Well,
it's
also funny because like in the best part about it, like, was in his mind he was doing the right thing, which is like what makes it so much scarier.
Exactly. And dude, this is the thing. Lex Luthor, that's his moment of defeat. He only goes up from here, though. You know what I mean? Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to do like a President Luthor type thing.
I'm hoping that happens too, dude, because that's the point of Luthor. Like Luthor, no matter how many times Superman beats him, he gets shamed, he always finds a way to make things better because he is a fucking genius. Like he actually does better things before he makes them worse, which is crazy. But that's why he's a great villain.
I wonder what's going to happen with the fate of the Batman right now, because apparently Matt Reeves just turned in the draft for the second movie and everyone loves it.
Yeah, and what's his name? James Gunn's looking at Alan Richardson for Batman, possibly.
That guy's too big.
Too big. I agree.
It's like you can't like it's
well,
like.
if they're gonna do it campy and cartoony, well, whatever. Yeah.
But it's also like I wonder if this giant fucking muscular guy might also be Batman, and it's like how the fuck does Batman even have time to fight crime between ingesting the necessary calories to maintain that physique?
That's so true.
That's like what I would never. That's what always took me out of like the movies where The Rock plays a regular person.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, you're a detective. How the fuck do you have time to be a detective when you have to eat 15 meals a day, and at no point is he eating like unseasoned chicken breast and white rice in like a Tupperware.
He's at like Five Guys.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I love being an American.
Right. Oh, that was the thing with like, the that Jack Reacher show he's in. Like, it's like funny because it's like that. What else? So I was watching some other movie that's similar to it.
Reacher. I got into. I tried the latest season of Jack Reacher. Couldn't do it.
It's like so it's like these like boomer action movies where it's always like a white guy who is just immensely talented at everything he does, and like even when everyone else is fucking up, he's like he has the conviction where he's like, you just need to trust me. This is what you got to do.
Hell yeah.
You know, where he knows how to like address a wound. He'll eat like in Reacher he was like eating like pie and shit, and it's like you can't eat fucking pie with that body, dude. Get out of here.
Yeah.
It's very fun. It's like a fantasy of like the white man protagonist where it's like I'm doing everything right, and even when you think I'm doing something wrong, I'm actually doing something right.
Yeah,
you know.
No, Reacher is like that. Reacher has the worst. Like, it's
just it's a show. It's a show for dads.
Yeah,
it's like all right, I got done. I paid for my kids' college. Let me just sit back in this recliner.
Yeah.
and watch a dumb fucking show that I think is like really deep and powerful.
Yeah. This guy, if he was in my town, I'd be helping him.
I'd buy this guy a beer.
Yeah, I'd be the guy who's like, you're wounded. You can hide in my garage. Yeah. No.
Did you see the new South Park?
No, everyone's talking about it. I haven't. It's Trump and Satan.
Yeah, well, basically they introduced Donald Trump in the world of South Park. Because originally, like, the president was Mr. Garrison acting like Donald Trump.
Right.
And now, like, they're like, hey, Garrison, you got to stop being a bad president. He's like, I'm not the president. And they're like, who is the president? And then it cuts to, like, Donald Trump. But he sounds exactly like Saddam Hussein and looks like him, too. So he's like, hey, relax, guy.
Yeah,
what are you
so
doing?
awesome.
Hey, Satan. And, like, he takes, like, whenever he, like, leaves, he goes into the bedroom, he takes off his clothes, and he's like a little dick. And he's like, hey, Satan. He's always like, hey, Satan. Like, running his finger up and down his arm. And Satan's like, I don't feel like it's Saddam. Or I don't feel like it Trump. Or he doesn't they never say Donald Trump at all.
Interesting. They're bringing it back.
Yeah. No, South Park has like never lost it. They've always been counterculture.
I actually hot take, not really, but fucking they marked it too. They have there is a shift in tone in South Park, and they marked it with the episode when the duck keeps like shitting everywhere, and Stan keeps seeing everything as shit.
Oh yeah, everything is shit. It's like you're getting older.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly though. It's almost like their excuse where it's like
I think that was like when they turned 40, Trey and Matt.
Yeah,
that was around the time like they were like 40 and like I can't believe we're still doing this.
Yeah. So my point with that is you can see from that episode on, there's a continuity more, which is, I guess you could argue is better. I think it's worse. I liked the more one-off episodes when it was like, oh, we're dealing with this issue. Solved it, lesson, blah blah blah. Next episode.
Yeah.
They always had like things that carried over, but it was a lot of one-offs, which I miss. That being said, once they went into the continuity stuff, I think the Garrison being Trump kind of sucked. I thought Pedigree Farms kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I thought a lot of the things they went forward doing were they went a lot less hard on things as they used to, and I think they get a pass because they went so hard in the past. But I think in the time when things were so fucking weird and crazy, they should have been going as hard as they'd always been going. Like a lot of the COVID stuff I saw was like, this is not anything I haven't seen from anyone else.
Yeah, the specials weren't that great.
I mean, what do I know?
But I did like their thing on Proud Woman. Like I don't know, there was one where it was like this man identified as a woman to get into the Women Olympics, and it was just Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh,
He's
that's
like,
pretty good.
"Oh yeah, I'm a proud woman."
I also like the Kathleen Kennedy stuff. That was good.
That was into
a
the
chicken in her-
Pandaverse.
Yeah. So there are don't get me wrong. There's things they've done that I've liked a lot of the. I've seen I think everything too.
Yeah.
I've watched it. I love like mostly everything up until season I think like 18 or something.
Well,
It's
like-
whenever that episode is.
It's like, and I feel like they're gonna make a return to form right now because they're finally counterculture, and like it was kind of crazy. Like if you take into account like the whole Paramount fiasco
Yeah.
with that, like, so it was like this thing where
Like they didn't make fun of Joe Biden at all. Let's just put it that way. I'm not saying, but don't get me wrong. A lot of
Yeah.
people have made fun of Joe Biden, but they made fun of every president. It's like they might as well make fun of one of the most
senile.
inept, craziest, weirdest
It
presidents.
was
we've
like
ever
so
had.
funny. Like we just needed a break from Trump so badly that we were like, all right. Well, now I think like now like even Trump supporters are kind of like, this isn't what I give us the. And it's so
Dude,
funny.
the
Everyone just wants the
Epstein
Epstein
list.
papers. Like, why do you? Like, it's like he's clearly on the
Yeah.
list.
There
He's
are-
clearly on.
There's
the
so
list.
many people on the list, and it's
Honestly, it's a better question. Is like release just the names of people who aren't on the fucking list.
yeah, that'd be cool. That actually
Keanu
be really cool.
Reeves.
Yeah,
and that's it.
he would never be on that list, dude. He
Keanu-
was in that shitty Ali Wong movie. I watched that recently. I was not.
You don't like Ali Wong. You don't like San Francisco legend Ali Wong.
I actually think she's pretty funny. The movie though was
the one where it's like where she's dating what's his name from Fresh Off the Boat.
yeah, the other Asian guy.
Yeah. What was it called?
I don't know. It wasn't
Kissing
my
Under the
Forever
Rice
Maybe
Paddy
or something like that.
Oh, Be My Maybe.
Be My Mate. Yeah, it was whatever, dude.
I don't like romantic comedies.
Neither do I. I
Yeah.
think they're terrible.
We're not the target demographic
No,
for them.
but someone pointed out the 40-Year-Old Virgin's a romantic comedy, and I was like,
Interesting.
and this is what sold me on it. They go, does the protagonist chase the girl at the end? And I go, what do you mean? I go, does the protagonist run from like somewhere to somewhere else to like track down the girl? And I go, actually, he does do that because he does. Remember, he like rides his bike and
Oh, that's right.
he's like, hey, and she crashes, and he's like, I'm a virgin, and she's like, oh, you loser. Or whatever,
That's
you
like
know.
really fucking lame.
But it's true. Like
Yeah.
I thought about all the like great romantic comedies. I'm like, yeah, you're right. All at the end, the guy is like, Mary, and like chasing her through an airport. That famous is like they make fun of it in another teen movie where it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
he's running through the airport.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like I'm in love, and they're like go, and then like a woman, the TSA like scans him, and he's like beep, and he's like oh just go, and then some old woman steps up and she scans and he goes freeze bitch. It's pretty good.
Nice,
But
dude.
yeah, dude. So I don't like romantic comedies either. Also because it's formulaic.
Right. But it's like there's a comfort in that.
Yeah, there's some. I mean, like how like. You know what I mean? Like
Almost all the Judd Apatow movies are technically like romantic
yeah.
comedies.
So would a like, what's the one? What's the one with Heath Ledger? 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah.
That's a romantic comedy, right?
Yeah.
That's a good one though. I like that one. That's a pretty funny movie.
You love Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I love. What's his name? I think it's that one. Is when Matthew Lillard's the villain and he's like 20 dating a high schooler. And he shows up to the party and they play Rick James and he's like, I love this song. He just starts dancing in the middle of the party. I think it's that movie.
Damn.
Oh, you know what it might be? The other one.
Not Scream.
No, but the Freddie Prinze Jr. is, and that's not also Freddie Prinze Jr. She's, it's the one when the girl gets the makeover.
She's All That.
She's all that. It's that one, and
You
that's
loved
when
that?
Matthew
She's All
Lillard.
That?
Yeah, and Matthew
Ah.
Lillard shows up, and he's like, a groomer allegedly,
Nice.
and he's doing dances at the.
That was
party.
like before we even knew that grooming was a thing. We just
Yeah.
thought it was like, oh, that's like creepy older guy dating.
You know what's funny is groom. It wasn't called grooming. It was called you're a fucking weirdo. That's
right?
what,
Yeah,
like,
and it still is,
dude. Anytime I was at high school party and a kid from the older
Yeah.
would show up, we'd all be like, "What are you doing?"
Like I
here?"
was like, look at this fucking.
and he'd be like,
faggot,
"Oh
dude."
yeah, I used to go to school," and we'd all be like,
And now I go
Get
to
out of
I go to
here.
like community college.
"Yeah, like go
Yeah.
away, dude. Like get the fuck out of here. What are you doing here? Like
Yeah,
get the
dude.
fuck out of our lives, dude." This Asian kid used to always do that. He'd show up. And
Of
be
course, dude. I'm a groomer.
Like, yeah, dude. Gloomer, we call him.
Groomer.
That might be the
Oh. Just let me get a little taste,
please. Just like the hentai I watch.
Oh, you'd look very hotter if you were an octopus.
Dude, nope, not for me. I didn't beat New Vegas. I'm now stuck on I didn't want to kill Mr. House, but he wants me to kill the Brotherhood, so I have to kill
Mr. House.
I have to kill Mr. House.
How'd you kill him?
I haven't killed him yet. It's actually bothering me, so I haven't done it yet.
Do you know how to?
I know, that's the other thing. I'm trying to. Don't tell me. I'll figure it out. I have all these ways. I'll figure it out. I'll blast my way.
There's a
to
very
him
fun way to do it.
There's a way I want to do it. I wanted to do it with a golf club because you get a Bioshock achievement from doing it.
Right.
Because you kill Andrew Ryan with a golf club, and they look exactly alike. They're the same video game template. Well,
New Vegas is such a fucking masterpiece,
dude. It's so good. I'm almost done. Within the next
you played
few
New
episodes,
Vegas
will be done.
Longer than you've played Fallout 3.
Oh, way longer. 100 hours at this point plus. With all the DLCs, dude, it's so much. But it's weird. I have so many different. It's like, yeah, I have very fond memories of both. That's what it is.
They're great games.
It's just New Vegas is a more like it's more in depth and immersing experience.
I feel like there's more options to a solution in New Vegas too.
200%. Also, I've done a big lore dive, as you know, on all this, and a fandom dive. Holy shit! I didn't realize like the first time when we were talking Fallout, like when I watched the show, even I have to like go back and watch the show now because I don't even know if I'll like the show anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Because of all the shit I've learned and done.
I actually think it makes the show a little bit better.
You think so?
It's pretty lore accurate. Well, like because Todd Howard and a lot of the original team with Fallout was involved in the Fallout series.
Okay,
so it was good. The only thing that was a little weird was like there was a trans person, the Brotherhood of Steel. And I'm like, you really have trans surgery?
This is not before the time before or whatever.
It's it's that, and you know, it got me excited for season 2 because it's definitely going to be in New Vegas.
Yeah, that's got me nervous, dude. Because if it's canon, my friend who's a fucking nerd about this, my roommate, he told me that they fucked up the canon of the NCR already, so they're probably going to fuck up the lore of New Vegas. Like. I'm nervous. That's all I'm saying. I'm just nervous because you might find out they might pick a faction for you. You know what I mean? They might show up to New Vegas and be like, oh yeah, all these 100 years ago the Courier 6 had started a war, and you're gonna be like, well, we don't.
Well, I think like I feel like no matter what, it's like it just shows how like unsustainable life is in the wasteland or the Mojave.
My point, or what I was getting at before we finish up or whatever, is I didn't realize there was such a goddamn rift in the Fallout fans. There's like fans of only the originals, fans of the originals plus New Vegas, fans of like New Vegas, Fallout 3, and then there's people who like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4. There's people who hate Fallout 4 and only like Fallout 3, and then there's people everyone hates 76 apparently. And it's literally like factions of Fallout are fans of Fallout. It's like, do you like this? Do you like that? I finally get the meme of the people going, "We're Fallout." It was like they were making fun of Civil War.
What type of Fallout?
Yeah, the NCR Ranger going, "All right, well, what Fallout fan are you?" It's so good because
it's like New Vegas is the only proper answer.
You know, for real. It's like, don't just say New Vegas.
It's the best one.
It is though. It really
is
so much fun because it's 3D. It has all the options. You can be evil, good. You can straight up be evil. Like that's crazy. And I'm gonna start an evil one one day.
Nice. Hell yeah. Fuck
I'm gonna be an evil woman.
Ooh.
Because they're all evil.
Yeah. Or a woman.
Yeah, just a woman, dude. I'm gonna sleep with everyone. I'm gonna kill Benny.
Get the Black Widow perk.
I'm gonna kill Benny in my having sex with him. So you can do that.
You can do anything. It really is cool. And like they only had like 6 months to make that game.
Yeah, dude. Very short amount.
The crunch time of that was insane. And
yeah, I fuck with it heavy.
I'd love it if they made a remaster. Bring out that shit. Bethesda, get off your ass. Give us that remaster.
Yo, just honestly, imagine playing that game not having every time you opened a door it just opening. That would be so much fun. Someone pointed that out to me. It fucked with me a little bit where they're like, a lot of loading screens in that game. I was like, I don't really notice it. And then once they pointed that out, I was like, God damn! Every time I go somewhere, it's
Yeah.
just
It was just like the games at the time, but now I bet they could like do that in
easy, dude.
Yeah.
That would be it too. It'd be a little better gun physics, and run. Can we run faster, please? Sorry.
Yeah, they need to bring back the sprint ability.
A sprint, just a sprint. You can run out of it, dude. That annoyed me about Fallout 3 too. It's like I want to run. I want to.
You
run.
can do it in 4 if you ever get to it.
I will get to it, dude. I watched a thing on that, just a retrospective of like all the Fallouts.
Yeah.
And the way they described Fallout 4 made me be like, yo, I might not like this game.
I think it's all right. I think I get immersed in it.
They
I
said
had
the
fun.
shooting's better, so that might be it. For
Shooting's
me.
better, and like the story's still good. I don't know. It's fun.
I heard the side quests are terrible.
They vary, but like you don't really. It doesn't really give you an option for a truly evil playthrough.
That too. That's what I heard. Oh, dude, I find it hard to play evil playthroughs. I really do. Even in
It
Red
is.
Dead, I was shooting people at whenever I wanted, and was like, this isn't fun.
It's not as much
This
fun.
is horrible. This is
Except you have
mean.
to be like a character that's evil to justify doing it.
Yeah.
So like they should give you like an evil character. But I have faith that there's going to be a new Fallout and it's going to be good.
Fingers crossed, my
We'll
friend.
see, man.
What do you got, man? You got anything?
I got
cool coming
nothing.
up?
Oh, actually, I got a couple of shows, but by the time this podcast comes out, I would have already done them. But I'm back, so fucking book me on your show or I will kill you, all right?
Yeah.
But in the meantime, just follow me on social media at Joe W. Gorman. That's all my platforms. If you have Xbox or PlayStation, that's my gamer tag. So let's hang out. Let's play Fallout 76, huh?
Yeah, guys. Follow me at Silly Selli, and September 5th, I believe it's a Friday. Let me just make sure. I keep hearing 4th in my brain, but I know it's the. Anyway, it's at Concentric Brewing Company. September 5th, Friday,
Okay,
September
nice.
5th. Concentric Brewing Company. Come through. It'll be a lot of fun. Lineup is still getting worked out, but it'll be finalized very soon.
Oh
So
my
please
God.
come. It's me, Greg and Rob are headlining. That's all I know so far.
Ooh.
It'll be a lot of fun. Please come. We're going to have a lot of fun. Blah, blah, blah. Just come. Please. Ticket will be up soon. I have a feeling it's going to be a good one. I don't know why. I kind of need it. That's it. That's all I got.
That's it, man. That's it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Thanks for subscribing. Please keep subscribing.
Keep it up.
Do that. I got to remember to
Share.
in the
Keep
beginning.
Keep sharing too.
Yeah, if there's anyone who's sharing, that'd
Or
be great.
even comment on the. I feel like even if you comment on the YouTube video, it helps the algorithm.
There's
a little
something.
bit.
Yeah, there's something there. You
So-
can literally say the meanest thing.
We'll respond.
Yeah, we
You
will.
know.
I respond to the nice ones. The mean ones, I go, well.
The mean ones,
that's-
you're like, fuck you.
Well, that's just.
It's like
not
that one
unnecessary.
guy who gets mad if we don't show our feet, and it's like it's not gonna fucking happen.
I should. I will start showing my feet. I don't
All
mind.
right.
I
Well,
don't
there you
care.
go. He bullied you into doing it.
I don't remember that, but I also don't really read the comments.
And it happens. Like it's like a weird.
It
I feel
happens.
like foot fetish people they're drawn to like these videos because they're like, oh, they got to have their feet up at some point.
Well, I don't. I guess, man.
It's like- it's such a
that's
weird
the
thing.
angle you need,
Yeah.
though. You know what I mean? Like, as someone who has not a foot fetish, an appreciation. It's like, how is that the thing? What do you just? I don't know. There's video, whatever. I don't know. Anyway,
All right.
bye.
Bye.